Well, hello. Haha! Ho ho! Hee hee! For fun! I'm back, chat. And now, I am by myself, which means I need to go into a square instead of a rectangle. I think I'll be up here. I'll be up here and then I can look down on you. Down below. No Twitch tonight? No, for the Patreon hangouts, I like to do stuff on YouTube. Give different people a chance to check out the channel. It's a Patreon hangout. I assume everyone who watches me on Twitch would also watch me on YouTube, because YouTube's more accessible than Twitch. At least that's what I'd think, but then, like, they're you know, on these streams, I'll get like 30 to 40 people, and on the Twitch streams, I'll get like 100. So I don't know what's up with that. It's weird. Twitch is free. Yeah, but if you want to play it on your phone, you need like its own dedicated app. Yada yada. And Uber asking, what's an analog horror game? I guess to start with, are y'all familiar with the concept of analog horror as a genre? How is dinner going? It went pretty well. We already ate. I just got some breadsticks left over. I just heated up a couple more because I'm still a little hungry. I had to Google it. Not at all. It's pretty simple. Yeah. So analog horror is basically just horror themed around specifically like the 80s and 90s, and even a little bit the 2000s, but it's kind of themed around the creepy aesthetics that have to do with like VHS compression, old style audio. It's the idea of like past formats and their lower fidelity allowing things to look much creepier because they obscure stuff. Oftentimes, analog horror also has elements of like ARGs or found footage. Like a lot of analog horror series are set up to be either things where you're watching through a hidden camera, or things like it's set up to look like a newscast and then something spooky is happening. It's set up to look like a children's show that you would see in like the early 80s, but something spooky happens. Like dial up a little bit. I think you'll get the aesthetic almost instantly from this game. Give me a moment. Let's move you over here, chat. Get rid of the starting soon. Press any key to continue. Like, obviously, we start on like a 3D computer, but now Welcome to the Home Safety Hotline. And I guess I need to be down here. The only thing I'm blocking down here is you can't see the date, which the date is April 24th, 1996. You could probably get through this game pretty fast. I mean, I guess we'll see. So, Home Safety Hotline. It's 1996. Reset Weekly Progress. NSE Discord. Start the game. Mailbox. Welcome. Welcome to the Home Safety Hotline family. We are pleased to have you aboard as our brand new Home Safety Hotline responder. Your supervisor's name is Carol Regina. She will be calling you today to brief you on your duties and will be reviewing your daily work to ensure maximum accuracy. As a reminder, responders with 90% accuracy rate or more will qualify to receive our daily employee coupons. Work hard and be rewarded with incredible savings. Sincerely, HSH Corporate. Attention call team, due to an error with our archival network, some of you may notice video files from our video archive appearing on your desktops. Please disregard these. They will be cleared up in no time. And the options are like actual options. You do have to double click. I assume everything's readable. Phobia toggles. If you're afraid of stuff, you can turn it off. I am afraid of insects, but I'll just have to deal with that. The credits. Television commercial.mv. Every year, thousands of families suffer injuries or even death from common household hazards. Hazards such as house fires, flooding, black mold, metamorphosis. Don't become a statistic. Call the Home Safety Hotline and keep your family safe. So I'm a dispatcher. Work from home. Let's try it. Monday. Ooh, that's a bit loud. Welcome, employee. To begin your shift, please clock in below. Let me know if this is too loud, chat. Bed bugs, bees, black mold, carpenter ants, cockroaches, gopher, housefly, house spider. Oh. Connecting to caller.
Welcome to Home Safety Hotline, new employee. My name is Carol, and I'll be acting as your supervisor during your time here at HSH. Before you begin your first day here, let me tell you a bit about how things work here. You are an HSH responder. As such, it is your job to learn about various household hazards so you can answer the questions of our callers intelligently. When a client calls, answer the call and listen carefully to their concerns. When you've diagnosed their issue, submit the corresponding household hazard, and we'll forward them safety instructions to address their problem. Welcome to the HSH family. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Okay. Ticks. Oh.
John here. My wife insisted I call this number. It sounds like she thinks we might have some kind of infestation. My wife keeps telling me about specks of dirt or something in the kitchen. Just looks like coughing to me. I don't know. You tell me, I guess.
You tell me, I guess.
Please hold.
Looks like coffee, maybe mold? Black mold is a common household fungus known to grow in moist, warm locations. It appears frequently as small black spots. Putting me up here. Homeowners with black mold infestations frequently report a mushy smell, allergic reactions, or breathing problems. Black mold is not immediately dangerous to humans, but enough of it can cause the household integrity, making it a long-term danger. It's known to cause allergic reactions or breathing problems. Be removed with regular cleaning supplies and maintenance. Good ventilation in high moisture areas. For more serious infestations, okay. Specs in the kitchen. It's not a gopher, it's probably not houseflies, spiders, moles. Termites, no. Everything else is too big. Okay. Pretty sure bed bugs wouldn't be in the kitchen. Okay. Submit answer. Successfully sent to client. Good job. Oh, that was fast.
Hi, I'm so sorry. My name is Grace, and it's probably nothing, but I thought I'd call just in case. Lately, I can't sleep at night because of this annoying little sound coming from my attic. It sounds kind of like eek, 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 you know? It's probably nothing. I'm sure it could just be regular old house noises, but I just thought I'd call to ask and make sure.
Please hold.
Okay, eek eek. Probably mice. Audio sample. That sounds like eek. Mice are small, worthless rodents, commonly found in households. Homeowners with a mice infestation commonly report gnaw marks, small round droppings, and the sounds of squeaking. Capable of carrying diseases, so they serve as an indirect danger to most humans and should be dealt with immediately. Common removal methods for mice include the use of pesticides, the introduction of a house cat, various kinds of bait traps. Large mice should be dealt with using pest removals. Yeah, like a mole would be underground. Maybe it's a raccoon. Raccoons are small nocturnal with gray and brown fur. They rummage through garbage and can nest in attics. Homeowners infested with raccoons often report frequent garbage spills or clattering at night. They're capable of biting humans and spreading deadly diseases such as rabies, so caution is advised. Their feces can contain deadly parasites. They're quite intelligent. She said eek eek, and this sounds like an eek eek, and I don't have a thing for that, so I'm gonna assume it's mice. I made a community post talking about when the masochist episode will be out. Good job. Small black-legged creatures that nest near inside homes.
Hank here. Last week I called your guys about some crap in my yard. I was told wasn't anything to worry about. Well, guess what? There's more piles of crap in my yard. I'm talking huge piles of brown out there. You better not tell me it's nothing again, because I know I've seen something moving out there. Tell me what it is so I can take care of it once and for all.
Please hold.
Okay, so it's probably not bugs. Sounds like a raccoon, but let's see. Oh, mole? Okay, that's probably not what they're. Small, dark brown animals, pointed pink muzzles, known for living deep in burrows. They tend to look like volcano-shaped mounds, and they are known to eat insects. Capable of biting humans and spreading diseases. They have a close relationship to the ones beneath the soil, which can cause further danger if provoked. The ones beneath the soil! They're persistent and cannot usually be persuaded to leave. However, moles can be trapped and removed manually using a variety of humane animal traps. Never kill a mole. One can also utilize their pest removal services. And everything else... Oh, wait, what about a gopher? Gophers. Small brown furry mammals with enlarged front teeth that are known for living in burrows. They become a pest. They choose to burrow on their property. Gophers are capable of biting humans and spreading disease, so caution, do not attempt to approach a gopher directly. To evict them, a variety of natural deterrents can be placed around your property. Growing plants. Okay, they kind of like chirp. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's probably raccoons. The closest thing. I don't know. None of these mention things that do huge piles of crap. Moles, maybe. Yeah, it could be any of them. Bees. I hate the sound of bees. Stop.
Hello, employee. Supervisor Carol here.
Hi there.
We've received complaints that some of the answers that you have been providing have been inaccurate. I urge you to think more carefully on the answers you provide before we are forced to terminate. You've been warned.
Weird.
John here again. I got beef with you. Your people gave me bad info. What you sent us didn't have anything to do with our problem. I'll be sure to tell our friends not to be bothered calling.
I guess that was the mold guy. I can't access any of the inaccessible entries.
Twig Sigmund here. Just calling to inform you that your refrigerator's been running wild over here for the past 45 to 90 minutes. Been running wild. Better head on over and catch it, big fella.
Thanks, Twig. I appreciate it. That was the kitchen guy. Yeah, he said black spots in the kitchen that looks like coffee grounds.
Hey, do you guys have a lawn mowing service or something? My good-for-nothing kid refuses to mow, and it's getting real crazy out there. Looking like a rainforest over here. My kid is complaining about being too sick to do anything about it. Meh, 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 meh. Stress of this stupid lawn's giving me a headache just thinking about it. Can you send some guys up to get this done?
Please hold.
Pest removal services. treating the surrounding area with pesticides and keeping a tidy, weed-free lawn. So we stop it with a tidy lawn. So the tick service, if we send them out for ticks, they'll mow his lawn, right? The gopher, use pest removal services. Carpenter, pest removal services. Pest removal services. Okay. Ticks. There you go. Your shift has ended. Accuracy 50%. Well, I did the best I could. Monday. Achievement unlocked. Complete your first day. I wonder if I got fired. You don't know me, but I used to have your job. You are in danger. Quit today before it's too late. Ooh, don't know enough. It's not too late to quit freely. Trust me. Mike at HSH. Gotcha. Hello, hello. Let's try it again. Tuesday. Or as I call it in Britain, Tuesday. Clocking in, clocking in. Got any new entries? No, they're all inaccessible for the most part. Bugs. I'd rather just look at the mold. Oh, it's just the regular options. Oh, okay. Oh.
Hello, it's Carol again, your supervisor. I'm calling to let you know that you have been granted access to additional household hazard information.
Yay.
Please be aware that this information is confidential and not to be shared with anyone outside of HSH.
Chad, you won't tell anyone, will ya?
We will be providing only information to the clients that is pertinent to addressing their concerns. Nothing more. Thank you.
Permissions have been updated. Bats. Is that what bats sound like? Bad teeth. A rare kind of household fungus known for growing in small cone-like shapes on the underside of bed sheets.
Hank here. That's strike two with you people. First you tell me there's nothing, then you send me the wrong information. I did what your info package said to do, and now there's even more critters in my yard. They're all staring at me now. They want me to climb inside the tunnel. I must go inside. I must pay for my sins.
Oh, okay. Well, have fun in the tunnel, Hank. That's interesting. Carbon monoxide. There's an audio sample? Huh.
Sorry, I'm calling to see if you might know about anything I can do to... Sorry. Anything you can do to prevent pollen from coming in the house? I think there's something seriously wrong with my ventilation
because I cannot stop sneezing. In the past, I haven't had problems so long as I've stayed inside, but I think something is getting in.
Please hold.
Please hold. It's probably not carbon dioxide. Cellar growths. Species of fungi that grow in the dark. Commonly grow on ceilings. Their weight can cause duress. Okay, it doesn't say anything about sneezing. Common hob. The most common species of hob. Small humanoid creatures, that ain't it. A desk hob. Okay. A false beet. Beet-like appearance, known to trick gardeners into harvesting them. Fractured hob. Frozen pipes, that probably ain't it. It ain't a house fire, that's for sure. Pipe growth. Damp tube-like structures such as pipes. They grow larger than the pipes they inhabit and will clog it indefinitely until the removal. No, that ain't it. A pipe hob. Stair slug. Commonly known to occupy stairwells. Yeah, the only thing this sounds like it might be is like black mold. Smell or allergic reaction. Okay. So you've got the black mold. There we go. Just rub some dirt on it. Trying to win? Yeah. Trying to do a good job. Okay. What does a pipe hob sound like?
Do you know if there's such a thing as house thieves that clean? Like, maybe to disguise the robbery? At night, I keep hearing all this noise coming from my living room, but when I go look at it, I find the place spotless, but haven't yet found anything missing. I've talked with the cops, but they keep telling me to call this number. So here I am. Is there something you can do?
Please hold.
Please hold.
Do one of the hobs clean. Fracture hob. Some species that are known to cause cracks and fractures. Okay, probably not that. A desk hob. Some species that are known to inhabit desks, vanities, and other similar structures. They regularly like to tidy homes and will frequently sort and order maintain materials in the desk. Physically similar to hobs, but generally much smaller and raspy. They're not dangerous to humans if left unprovoked. Like any other hob, they are also capable of metamorphosing. They cannot be removed once they nest. To prevent further danger, measures to prevent metamorphosis should be taken as soon as possible. It is advised to leave breadcrumbs on the desk before each night. Do hobs also clean? The most common species of hob. Let's hear it. Small humanoids with gray skin. They have no false face. They are known for their tendency to consume dust, dirt, and sticky substances, cleaning in the process. They generally come out at night. They're not dangerous on their own. If provoked, they are capable of mischievous acts and metamorphosis. They cannot be compelled to leave on their own. Instead, one should take measures to prevent provoking metamorphosis by leaving out a bowl of cream or milk at night. Huh. I think if she says everything's going to the living room, it's spotless. So it's probably a common hob. Because they eat the dust and everything. If it's in her living room, it's not in a desk, so it wouldn't be like a desk hob. It could be. But it sounds like they're known to live in like specific structures and stuff. What do the pipe hobs do? No, I guess we'll find out later.
Yo, Buzzgoober here. Been having a heck of a time over here. I got these snappers itching and whooping and crying all over the place. Just all over the place. I got these whippersnappers yelping and whining, and I can't get a wink of sleep. She's trying to lay down over here. What's she gonna do about all this? I've called about 5,500 times, and y'all haven't done a thing about it.
It's weird that the text... Maybe I can make the text go faster. 1 second. No, it don't do that. It's annoying that, like, the text... Like, they finish speaking and then the text takes another, like, 30 seconds to go.
I don't know what's going on inside my house. I hear something crawling in the walls. I think I found teeth marks on my bedposts. I can't sleep at night knowing there's something in my house. Help me, please.
Teeth marks on the bedpost.
Please hold.
Could be house teeth. Or bed teeth. I thought it said bad teeth. Gradually grows sharper if left untended, which can lead to infections. No, it's probably mice, to be honest. Like just regular old mice. Because they do say... report gnaw marks. So teeth marks, they're in the walls. Hobs don't sound like they would eat away at stuff. It's not a false beat, I don't think. They're harmless unless eaten, at which point they'll take root in their stomach, feeding off their nutrients for its lifetime. This can cause digestive issues and potential back problems. They only find themselves in gardens that grow beets. If you do not wish to contend with false beets, and it is advised to avoid growing beets. If swallowed, it cannot be removed without killing the host. And see, that's why I never eat beets, Chad. Yeah, it's probably mice. Good job. Dog-sized slugs that are commonly known to occupy stairwells and basements. They can be beneficial and frequently feed on other pests such as mice and hobs, but the slimy residue can lead to dangerous accidents. Should you wish to remove a stair slug, one can simply surround the affected stairway with thick barrier salt. Do not apply salt directly!
Yeah, hey, I'm calling about a noise I've been hearing in my house lately. Sounds like scratching or something. It's real quiet. So definitely some kind of pest in my walls. I've sent out all kinds of traps, but I thought one worked for a while. Then I started hearing it again this week. I thankfully haven't seen any visible damage or droppings or whatever.
Please hold.
Sounds like scratching or something real quiet. What do pipe growth sound like? Well, let's see. Loud bubbling digestion noises. They are otherwise harmless to humans unless you reach your hand inside. It must be offered a replacement. Any common PVC pipe will suffice. One should garnish inside the replacement with an assortment of meat juices and insects. So it sounds like... scratching. That's inside, that's outside. Huh. That sound like a scratching? They also bear a false face. They're not dangerous, but the fractures may lead to instability. Cannot be removed once they nest. To prevent damage, measures should be taken. A slice of cheese each night. You don't think that sounds like scratching? Yeah, I'm gonna say crack hob or fracture hob. Info sent. Good job. It's either that or raccoons. But he hasn't seen any droppings.
Do you guys handle security? I need home security installed. Someone's breaking into my house and going through all my stuff at night. I know it's Bob from accounting. He's always been envious of me. I know what you're doing, Bob. Going through my papers, taunting me with your organization skills. I need your best home security equipment. Pronto!
Oh, if it's going through his papers and organizing stuff, then
Please hold.
that's definitely a desk hob. Oh, what you got yourself there is a desk hob. Just don't let it metamorphosize and you'll be alright. If you taunt it, then you're going to be in for some trouble. Hell yeah, 80% accuracy, I'm getting better. Classic desk hob behavior. Tuesday, complete your second day. Achievement unlocked. It's weird, every day it stops being full screen. It's weird. It's too late, latte, fro you now. They gave you access to more info, didn't they? I warned you, if you end up like me, join me in this hole. They haven't found me yet. It's safe here. Just in this tiny little hole. Attention call team. Our network team is migrating our back-end services over to a new hosting provider this week, so you may experience some occasional network errors over the next few days. Please be sure you are studying your information entries carefully while you still have access in case the network goes down while you are on the phone. You'll still be expected to provide accurate answers regardless of the network status. Okay, I got it. Memory. What's this? Real estate update. Pretty nice. 8,400. 2 bed or 1 bed, 2 bath. Berry Lane. They're all more expensive than my house. What a steal! Community alert. A civil authority has issued a missing persons alert for the following counties: Bush, Maple, Parkway, Berry County. Ah, I see. Peanut Avenue.
This is the missing persons alert. Authorities are currently looking for missing child Robbie Parker, male, brown hair, approximately 4 feet tall, last seen wearing a yellow shirt, brown shorts, and white tennis shoes. Suspect is described to be approximately 6 feet tall, barefoot, wearing a large bush or shrub on their person. Last seen at approximately 10:25 a.m. Please report any unusual activity to your local authorities.
Is that the mole guy? Who? I was busy looking at the text at the bottom. Alright. Neat. Wednesday. Wednesday. What do you say for a Wednesday? Let's go. 21's not worth living in. Scientists got stumped by Nirvana High Paladin. No new entries, so we just have to remember the ones that we got for now.
Hello, Supervisor Carol here again. We've updated your permissions. You should now have access to more extensive information to work with for your future calls. Please be sure to read these new entries carefully so you can continue providing our clients with accurate diagnoses. Please remember that this information is strictly confidential and not to be shared with anyone unless pertinent to a caller's needs. Thank you.
Sure thing, Carol. A toilet hob! Why would they do that? Homing inside toilets, they bear false faces and have 2 separate clumps of wispy hair. They tend to clean their homes when they are active at night. They are not dangerous, but their physical presence they may inhabit result in plumbing problems such as leaks or clogs. They're also capable of metamorphosizing. They cannot be removed. Leave an egg near the toilet each night. Tea Sprite.
Hey, yeah, thanks a bunch for the terrible advice you sent me. My kid just fell through the frickin' wall from all the damage they dealt, and we found out on our own what was going on. See you never.
Oh, sorry, Fred. Tea Sprites. Slurp. A mirror nymph. They're known for stealing the likeness of homeowners and passersby. They're generally small, faceless, voiceless, carrying a large mirror that they beckon others to look into. They may not be able to recognize their own face. Although a nuisance, are not a direct danger to humans. They will wander to a different location provided no one looks at the mirror. They can restore their likeness by catching the nymph and breaking its mirror with an iron implement.
There's something in the basement. I've seen it. It's huge, almost as big as my dog. It doesn't hiss or growl or anything, but I haven't gotten close enough to it to find out what it is since it's always just lurking out of sight from the top of the stairs. I need someone to come get this thing out of my basement as soon as possible. I've locked the door since I can still hear the steps creaking under its weight down there.
Please hold.
Okay. So that's probably, it's either a cellar growth, slimy residue, no, that's probably, what's it called? Stair slug? Yeah, they said it's as big as a dog. Yeah, it moves up and down the stairs. False artifact. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it's a stair slug. Watch out for that. A boggart. A metamorphosized hob. Oh.
Hey, I've been hearing some really weird noises coming from the bathroom faucet recently. I'm not sure what it could mean. It just makes this nasty sound anytime I run it, along with this, nasty smell.
Please hold.
Nasty smell. That looks like a... That's like a pipe growth, right? Clog the pipe. Make loud bubbling noises after they eat. Maybe? Octopo could be frozen pipes. Wait, unicorn fungi. Rare horn shape that are known to grow on the heads of furry mammals. Okay, it ain't that. Mushroom-like growths in small holes. A dissonant whistling sound. It makes a nasty sound and smell. Wine sprites. They consume wine. Wood secretions. A vicious liquid. Okay. Could be a pipe hob. Consume anything, they'll clean. Characterized by water inside peep. For strange faucet smells. Yeah, so it's probably just frozen pipes. Because this is the only one that mentions smells. It's not always something supernatural. False rose bush. Commonly take on the appearance of a red rose bush.
My wife. I can't. Her face. It's gone.
Oh, did she look into a mirror? You can't be doing that.
I can't see her face. I can't see her face. She did it. I can't see her face. They're all gone. It's all gone.
Please hold.
Yeah, it's probably a mirror nymph if I had to guess. We didn't look at anything else. Was there anything else they talked about stealing faces? What was that Bogart thing? Extremely dangerous due to their malicious nightly visits. They can cause injury or death. They can react very violently. Yeah, it's probably the mirror thing. Lamp sprites. Memory wisp. Due to a clerical error, the audio sample is incorrect. Invisible odorless wisps that are known for removing memories from the home. Will often report missing photos, albums, and the inability to remember faces of loved ones. They're not dangerous to the physical health. Their ability to affect human memory can sometimes lead to household accidents. I can't see your face. Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like the mirror can steal your face, but this sounds more like a memory wisp. It's fine, we'll get your face back. They'll move out of their house on their own once they've stolen away your memories. You won't even remember losing them. No big deal.
Name's Fred Pinball. I'm calling to lodge a complaint against your place of business up there. I have
Fred
never
Pinball.
seen such a big old mess left behind by your pest control team. Just tons of twigs, sticks, and pebbles. Sod, and I ain't putting up with it no more. I got sawdust coming out my drawers here. Had to grab you by the goober and smack you around till next Sunday. Now, what's you gonna do? What's you gonna do to make this right?
Sounds like a false beat. I think I'm gonna say false beat on this guy. A bat. Okay, so these are seemingly human designed objects.
Hi?
Hi.
I have no idea what's happening. My sheets are growing nasty sharp things on them, and
Oh, you got
my
bed
legs
teeth.
itch like crazy. Do I need to be showering more often or something? I usually shower like once a week for my skin health, so maybe that's it?
Yeah, it sounds like bed teeth.
Please hold.
Obvious answer. They can bite into your leg. You gotta watch out for that. Oh, network error.
Hello? I was told to call this number to ask about my problem. The wall in my bedroom doesn't look right near the bottom. The bottom of the wall has some cracks, or maybe it's peeling. I'm not sure. I have a cat named Whiskers, and sometimes he likes to sharpen his claws at the couch, but he would never do that to the wall. He knows just how naughty that would be.
Cracks on the wall. It should be
Please
a
hold.
fracture hob, right? It's the only thing I know of that makes cracks in the wall. Granted, I haven't read every entry. Oh, it's just loaded again. A pink substance can be deadly. Okay. I think there was something else that it could have been. Or maybe it's peeling, I'm not sure. Yeah, there was the artifact or whatever. But that would be a human design object and make a gentle buzzing sound. Okay. They're known for causing lamps to flicker or burn hot. That ain't it. Yeah, I think fracture hob's the only thing I can think of. Nothing else seems to make the walls change. Except house fires? But it couldn't be a house fire, right? To remove a house fire.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? Last week, I called you guys about some weird noises I had coming from my living room, and the info package you sent me said something about leaving out a bowl of cream? What kind of joke is that? It's been a week now that I've been dealing with this racket, no thanks to you, and now we're starting to have power outages. Your employee's stupid joke is now probably going to cost me who knows how much in repair costs. So talk to your manager and tell them they owe me big time. You figure out what's going on in my house, and you figure it out now!
Rude. Yeah, why is the text so much slower than the audio?
Please hold.
Okay, power outages. Yeah, real quick, termites. Oh yeah, it might have just been termites. But did you leave out a bowl of cream? If he didn't leave out a bowl of cream... They bear convincing false faces. They're known for causing household accidents such as flooding, fire, and electrical outages. Yeah, if you had hobs, they're not dangerous. If provoked, they're capable of metamorphosis. Yeah, you might have a Bogart there, buddy. Extremely dangerous. They also react very violently when seen by humans, but thankfully these are rare as they excel at staying hidden. Do not under any circumstances refer to an active Bogart by any name. Once you become aware of its presence, simply vacate the premises. Provided you do not speak of the Bogart at any time, in any fashion, it will remain in its original location. Yeah, the lamp sprite did also say it could cause lamp fixtures. Do not turn off the lamp or attempt to reach your hand inside when actively inhabited. Leave on their own once the lamp has gone out on its own. At this point, they will attempt to seek out a new lamp. To prevent from rehoming itself, ensure all lamps are turned off until the expiration period. If it fails to find an active lamp, it will leave the home on its own. Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, just leave house. Just leave and never come back. You didn't help your hogs. And now they done metamorphosized, and now you're screwed. Okay, my accuracy's still going up. I'm getting better. 83.3334%. Wednesday. Achievement unlocked. Introducing our new office house pet. Hello, Home Safety Hotline family. We're excited to introduce you all to our brand new office pet, Whiskers. Whiskers is loyal, friendly, and as serious about pest control as we are. Please give Whiskers a warm welcome if you see him wander by your desk. Note, please refrain from picking up or feeding Whiskers as he is still getting to know everyone in the office and has scheduled feeding times. It's a kitty. Science mysteries. The mystery of mice.
Mice. One of humanity's oldest friends and oldest enemies. From the Black Plague to the shelves of our pet stores, mice have lived alongside humans for centuries. And just like humans, mice may even be evolving alongside us as well. This is a mus musculus, otherwise known as the common house mouse. And this is Mus musculus loquentis, otherwise known as the smart mouse. A newly discovered species known for its uniquely colored iris, and more importantly, its increased intelligence.
Smart mouse.
Mice have brains smaller than peanuts, and yet, modern science has observed they are capable of thinking quite intelligently, and in the case of the smart mouse, perhaps even capable of communication. With the help of modern computer technology, today's scientists have been able to interpret the previously indecipherable squeaks of a smart mouse, and have discovered what seems to be hidden messages within. Let's take a listen. this a wonder of evolution? Or are we just hearing things that aren't there? Do mice and men have more in common than previously thought? Well, I suppose that's what makes this a science mystery.
Help me. Oh, okay. Cool, man. Cool. Clocking into work. Work all day. Thursday time today. We won't stop till we save all the people. Clicking on the different entries. Clocking in, clocking in. Alright. I know you're gonna call. Let me know how many more entries we get. Still haven't seen the unicorn fungi. Oh, I just noticed it has a little horn. Interesting.
Hello. Supervisor Carol here again.
Hi, Carol.
I've been watching thee closely, employee. I'm impressed so far by your dedication to accuracy. I have once again updated your permissions so you should have access to more extensive household hazard information. Keep up the great work, employee. Our eyes rest upon thee.
Our eyes rest upon thee. The travel gnome. Highly invasive subspecies that are known to stow away inside luggage. They are found most commonly in highly forested areas. Seedlings. They're insectoid creatures the size of an aphid. They're known for burrowing outdoor planters or gardeners. Though their weed-killing lifestyle can make them useful, they are extremely territorial and react violently to anything competing for food sources. Never remove a weed from a seedling-infested garden. They're known to compel competitors to commit acts of violence on themselves.
I think there might be something wrong with her faucet. Recently I've been having the worst kind of stomach bug, just aches and pains constantly. But after a month, it still hasn't gone away, and I'm thinking there's got to be something wrong with the water, because we only eat fresh, homegrown fruits and vegetables here, and we ain't ever had any problems up till now.
Oh, no.
I keep hearing things about rusted pipes and water poisoning and all kinds of terrible things that can happen to the water, so can you just send someone out to get this fixed for us?
You've got a terrible stuff. All you eat is fresh, homegrown
Please
fruits and
hold.
vegetables. Laundry gnome, the horde, floor roots. Ah, an invisible, odorless collective consciousness that gathers in large quantities. No, I know what that is. You done eat yourself a false beet, didn't you? Didn't you? You thought it was just a normal beet. You've been listening to beets. Which point they feed off the nutrients once you get infected by a false beet. Also, thank you, Hoodley. Is it Hoodley or Hoodie? Hoodie. Glad to hear you got a full-time job. I don't know if there's a time limit, actually, or if I have forever to read these. The Fey flu. Include headaches, fever, eye discoloration, seeds taking root in skin pores, and blooming. The Fey feast. Piles of edible food substances, including flour, cornmeal, and fungi. They are known to peel at eating areas. Cellar grotto, attic gnome, laundry gnome, a night wisp. Subspecies of wisp in the form of bright floating lights. They are known to hover outside the windows, whispering promises of wealth and good fortune. They are not dangerous unless listened to. Do not listen to the whispers or follow their directions. A portal. Door-shaped openings to an outdoor location other than the homeowners. Discovered most commonly in basements or underground cellars. The homeowners with portals frequently report cold drafts, strange dreams, and a strong desire to enter. Oh, it's probably what that one guy had. A night gnome. Small hairy creatures with pointed heads, they're known for their tendency to enter the sleeping quarters to watch them while they sleep. Yeah, because nothing else, none of the stuff like the frozen pipes or the pipe hobs will not make your stomach hurt. It's got to be an infected beet. They're large cave-like networks known to appear spontaneously in cellars or basements. Report a bad smell, higher humidity, and a noticeable increase in large beetles, frogs, and related pests. No crow country, not yet. Okay, yeah, it seems like you just ate yourself a false beat. Stop doing that. Attic gnome. Nest in attics. They'll report knocking or rapping coming from the ceilings or a surplus of dust. Their feeding habits can often be a boon, as they consume dust, cobwebs, and household pests. However, when frightened, they will violently expel their meals, which can send large quantities of dust into the air, causing air quality issues. They are very easily frightened. To remove them, remove dust from your attics and ceilings regularly.
Hello? I followed every instruction your people sent me, but I'm still getting cracks on my wall. My daughter has called pest control, and she told me not to call you anymore for help. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Yeah, it was just termites. That was the one I messed up. They'll often create expansive gardens inside their new homes, leaving soil, plants, and outdoor pests in their wake. In addition to introducing a variety of dangerous pests, can also create foundational problems.
The police told me to call this number, so I hope I got the right number here. Anyway, I think somebody is stalking me. I can see their shadow at night at my window, just staring into the house. When I close the window, I can still hear him out there, breathing. I've been sleeping on the couch every night this past week, just so he won't see me. The police said they can't do anything, so please, send somebody or do something about this. I can hardly sleep anymore.
Please hold.
Please hold. Was that the, whatchamacallit? The Night Wisp? Floating lights. It looks like they wanted to be out. What's a night gnome do? They are known for their tendency to enter the sleeping quarters and watch them. Homeowners affected by night gnomes frequently report sighting them in the middle of the night or report heavy breathing during late hours. Not known to be deadly, but those who suffer from heart conditions could consider wearing sleep masks to prevent being startled by their presence. They'll move on if they become bored or restless. There's no guarantee that they will become bored by you, just if they find your sleep sufficiently entertaining. I can still hear him out there, breathing. Yeah, this seems like a night gnome, right? Laundry gnomes. They can fold their bodies into various shapes and resemble dirty towels. Nothing report loud rattling or banging. Yeah, that ain't it. We didn't look at the Horde in depthly. Horde's tendency to store vast quantities of trash in the home make them prone to spreading disease. Okay, it's not the Horde. False rose bush. Creatures have two small humanoid feet that they use to chase. Oh, it's got little feet. They pose incredible danger to homeowners with children or pets, as their diet consists of small mammals. They are known to be fast and efficient hunters. They cannot swallow whole anything larger than themselves. Yeah, okay. Is it a night gnome? You got yourself some gnomes! Just ignore it. They'll go away if they think you aren't looking at them. They get bored pretty easily. Floor roots. They grow upwards to wrap themselves around objects. Is there very little danger to awake and aware humans? However, if not spotted quickly, they're known for strangling hazard for human pets. Small children and pets.
Hello, yes, I believe there may be some kind of problem with our home ventilation. Lately, we've been hearing awful banging noises coming from the ceiling, and the air quality seems to have been drastically reduced. My daughter hasn't been able to stop coughing.
Please hold.
Loud banging from the ceiling and the air quality has gone down. That sounds like the attic gnome a little bit. They report a knocking or rapping sound. When they get startled, they shoot out dust and the air quality comes out. It wouldn't be mold because mold doesn't knock. Neither do ants. Hobs usually live in the regular, like, downstairs. It's always a gnome, but never a hob. Yeah, it could be raccoons, but that wouldn't make the air quality go down. This is knocking, but not a whistling. If the whistling fungi ever sing in harmony, evacuate the home immediately. Do not return for any reason. Otherwise, they can be removed. Okay. Yep, sounds like you got yourself attic gnomes. I did not look how to deal with those. Oh yeah, clean up all the dust in your attic and then they have nothing to eat. Howdy, howdy. Welcome to HSH. How can I help you?
Please help me. The police refuse to do anything. They told me to call you. Please say you can help. My little boy, Jeremy, has gone missing. He's 8 years old and such a sweetheart. The last time I saw him was when I was tucking him into bed last night and checking his messy closet for bees to calm him down. Oh, it's silly, I know, but my poor Jeremy is always so concerned about bees and wasps and stuff. I miss him. I miss him so much. Oh, please.
He's concerned about bees and wasps?
He's all that I have.
Oh. Tucking him into bed.
Please hold.
Sounds like bed bugs. False artifact. It does say false artifacts can be a danger to kids, but I don't know what the false artifact would be. Oh, that's why. They are known for making a gentle buzzing sound and can only be heard by very young humans. Should a small child or pet be left alone with a false artifact, they are at risk of being encased within. Once encased, no noise made by the prey can be heard. While digestion can take upwards of several years to complete, starvation can be more pressing concern. Once it's identified, removal is as simple as physically moving the object out of one's home. They can become and remove an object. Should a pet or loved one be encased within, they can utilize a memory wisp to speed up the grieving process. It's fine! We'll just use a memory wisp and you'll never remember poor Jeremy. Yeah, if he's always concerned about bees. That's probably it. Yeah, your kid's on a TV or something. Look around your house and see if there's anything that you didn't buy. How's it been going? It's going all right. Can't open the damn thing? It's rough, yeah.
Hi. I'm concerned somewhat about the stability of my new home. I recently finalized the purchase and naturally afterwards found that there are several large cracks in the walls of the basement that were not previously disclosed, as well as several pieces of half-eaten cheese littered across the basement floor. I haven't been able to get in contact with the previous owners about this, and I'm wondering if you can offer any kind of legal advice.
Half-eaten cheese on the floor.
Please hold.
Fracture Hobbs. It is advised to leave out a slice of any kind of cheese each night before going to bed. Yep. The previous owners had fracture Hobbs. They were leaving out cheese. You stopped putting the cheese, so now they're making more fractures. You should have been putting out cheese for the fracture Hobbs. Rookie mistake. But I guess you are a first-time homeowner, so it's understandable. Classic case of Hobbs. Whatever happened to Calvin? I don't know. Trying to look through, is there anything that I don't know off the top of my head?
Rubber here. I need to place an order of 60 gallons of orange drink here. I got a big old party I'm setting up here at the studio, and we're gonna need that orange drink to... too many mouths to feed, you know what I mean? Gonna need that orange drink to feed my brew. I thought y'all still got that cheesy greaser. Too many mouths to feed. Maybe the pepper squeeze. Don't tell me you don't got the pepper squeeze.
Gotcha. Clear case of mice. Well, looks like he's already dealing with it. Maybe a wine Sprite. They make the wine taste terrible. Huh. That's a weird call.
Hey, so my doctor told me I should call this number. I have no idea why. He won't tell me anything. He said you could help, so here goes nothing, I guess. So I've recently been having just the worst headaches, and just barely I woke up and felt my eyes were starting to look kind of pink.
Ah, the
I'm
Fey
really
flu.
freaked out right now, and I'm not sure what I have. I can't find anything online. Can you help me?
Please hold.
Yeah, it sounds like... I mean, that's the only illness, right? Okay, the whole network's down. But yeah, it's gotta be the Fey flu. I don't know what else it would be. Worst headaches. Eyes were looking pink. Yeah, I seem to remember the Fey flu doing something like that. It might be one of these fungi too, though. I don't remember exactly what wood secretions do. But I'm going to assume it's the Fey flu. Because your doctor wouldn't be able to help, but we might be able to. Oh, it's still down. Hello, hello.
You gotta tell me what's going on inside my home, okay? I'm freaking out over here! There's holes all over my freaking house, man! Freaking holes! I'm stepping around big wooden splinters! There's no telling how much damage there is! I've got this big gaping one in my kitchen that I have no idea how freaking deep it goes! To top it all off, my skittish little greyhound goblin is nowhere to be found! She probably took off after seeing this mess. I need help. Bad.
Please hold. Okay, big holes everywhere. No, it's probably not that. Holes all over the place. I mean, could it just be carpenter ants? No, it doesn't sound like it. They grow on ceilings. No, probably not that. Not a hob. I am curious, does this make your eyes turn pink? Yeah, eye discoloration. Okay, probably that. Floor roots. No. Gophers. They dig holes. Dig diggy holes. They're invisible, odorless, collective consciousness. No to collect. Yeah, that ain't it. Portals are like doors to other locations. Insected, they're known for burrowing outdoors. Small holes in drywalls or squeaky floors. Yeah, it could just be like a massive infestation, but it doesn't sound like that. Oh wait, whistling fungi. They grow through cracks. Report a... No, but they didn't hear any whistling. Vicious, they can sometimes, known to drip. Can be deadly. Rapid translation of flesh if ingested. The dog is gone too. Yeah. Carbon monoxide. No, that ain't it. It's not a false artifact or a false beast or a false floor. It doesn't seem like any of these, really. On small furry animals, they affect the animal's disposition, causing them to draw on the soil, report furiously digging around or inside their home. Broken floorboards, uprooted plants, or waking up other things beneath the soil. Yeah, so like, I guess it could, but why would it make... I'm stepping around wooden holes. Oh, so the holes are all over the ground? Causing them to be drawn to the soil. Furiously digging. So could it be that the dog dug everywhere? The holes are in the wood? Yeah. Well, they say they can break the floorboards. It's either that or termites. But termites wouldn't explain the missing dog. The cellar growths don't create holes. The cellar grotto is a different thing. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's the unicorn fungus. See if that's it. It's either that or I'm missing something entirely. Ahoy, howdy. The Hobbs all like clean stuff and do good things. They're only like mess with you if you mess with them. Ugh. I'm getting sleepy, chat. I'm a tired boy. It's late at night.
Alright, I'm gonna need someone to explain what in the name of Christmas is happening to my living room. I'm back from vacation and the house is already turning into a disaster not 24 hours later. And my living room is absolutely covered in soil and plants. Looks like a gosh darn nursery in there.
Oh, it's a backpack gnome or whatever it's called.
Is this what happens when you buy a bad rug or something?
You buy a bad rug?
Please hold.
Yeah, it's a travel gnome. They found, let's see, they're stowaway inside of luggage, introduce themselves to new households, often create expansive gardens, leaving soil, plants, and common household pests in their wake. Yep, you got yourself a travel gnome. Gotta look for those. I'm a gnome! HSH, how can I help you?
There's something in my basement. I don't know what it is. All I know is when I open my basement door, it smells like a damn sewer, and I can hear it making all kinds of horrible noises.
Ah, it's the
It sounds
grotto.
like there might be a lot of water down there, too. I don't know what it might be doing down there, but I have a feeling it's causing a whole lot of damage. Please, send somebody to help with this. I can't deal with something like this.
Yeah, sounds like a cellar grotto.
Please hold.
Right, those homeowners will often report a bad smell, higher humidity, notable increase in large beetles and frogs, induce a number of dangerous pests, and heightened humidity can induce warped floorboards. It can be removed by finding their creator and presenting them with a gift of gold. Their creators often reside somewhere within the grotto's subterranean lake. For safety, bring spelunking and snorkeling equipment on your excursion, or consider utilizing HSH's Grotto Removal Team. Smells like a damn sewer. Sounds like a lot of running water down there. It sounds like a grotto. The other thing it could potentially be is a pipe growth, because those also smell bad. No, wait, no they won't. Yeah, it's definitely a cellar grotto. Yep, you got like a wizard or something. They do that from time to time. You gotta look out. 100% accuracy! I am only improving with time. Achievement unlocked. Complete your 4th day. There's no 100% achievement. Doodle-doo. The hole is breached. Repeat, the hole is breached. It's not safe here. Must find a new spot. It knows I'm here. Subject line, don't come out to the hole. Scheduling changes. Regarding your schedule this week, due to a shortage of available staff, we will need you to come into work Saturday and Sunday. Thanks for being a team player. Rest assured your additional labor will be recognized. Thanks. Job perks. Earned an exclusive employee discount. Congratulations! Your high accuracy rate has awarded you a daily coupon. Today's daily coupon is for tamed river root. Plucked and tamed straight from the waters within undersoil. This river root is as reliable as they come. Their gentle, high-frequency cries are guaranteed to keep your garden safe from all manner of pests and predators. Just don't forget to keep them well-watered and well-monitored. To receive your discount, simply type the following code during your online checkout. Rootin' for you. Keep up the good work. I see. Friday, gonna get down on Friday. Your home screen is changing? I haven't noticed it. Clocking in. Ooh. All right, I always forget my supervisor's name. Is it Clara? Something with a C. I'm a tired boy. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do Crow Country after this. Carol? It's
Hello.
Carol.
Supervisor Carol here. Thine accuracy continues to impress those of us above and below the soil. I have updated your permissions once more. Keep up the great work, employee. Our eyes rest soundly upon thee.
Getting more and more biblical each time. Animation. Miniature humanoid figures that are capable of moving on their own. They commonly report clattering at night, missing or stolen objects. Not dangerous. Closet labyrinth.
There were Satan worshippers in my shed. I think it might be my no-good teenager having joined up with one of those Dungeon Dragon cults they say these days, because he's been gone for days now, and the next thing you know, I find a dang tree growing in my shed. The tree is all covered in torn-up fabric and some kind of black liquid. Classic satanistic ritual crap, I assume. Tell me what I can do to get these godless teens off my property.
That sounds like
Please
a false
hold.
cherry tree. Like the false rose bush. They commonly take on the appearance of a bush. They have 2 feet that they chase down prey. Sometimes report missing pets or children. Although if you've got a teenager... now have false flowers. Doesn't look like that, though. A dream weaver is a large spider-like creature that weaves dreams into reality. Neat. They dream about everything covered in webs. They will move into a household if no spiders are present. Interesting. Closet labyrinths. Network of tunnels known to occasionally appear inside the closets and wardrobes of wealthy homeowners or left behind in homes. Okay. Gotcha. Frozen pipes. The Horde is household refuge. We now have kobolds. 5-foot tall humanoid creature with dog-like faces. I don't think that's what she's talking about. We've got a rain nymph. Most active during rainstorms. Soap sprite. They consume bacteria. They occupy a bedroom. Okay, this is not it. A sprig tree. Rapidly growing tree-like organisms that take root in a human body. They are known to cause structural damage to homes as they continue to grow, reaching their full size in a matter of days. They are known to be caused by the touch of a spriggan. They're incredibly dangerous to those infected and will result in death once they've reached a certain size. Anyone near a sprig tree while it is growing in an indoor location is also at risk of injury. There's no cure for a sprig tree. We don't have spriggan. Sprig vines. A trash gnome. Yeah, so it's either a sprig tree or a false bush. There's a drang tree. It's covered up in torn fabric and some kind of black liquid. Black substances come from the sprig tree. Do not touch the infected person or the black substance that leaks. Ah, okay. Begin looking for a new home and arrange any funeral services as needed for the affected individual. Gotcha. So if there's a black liquid, it is a sprig tree. I'm just always reminded of that. There's Satanists. There's that Grimbeard bit where he's talking about all the haunted, the like ghost hunter, like haunted stories that are on the Discovery Channel. This woman's son is now a tree. Yeah. And she's like, they're like, these ghost stories are always taken from like first-hand accounts of people, and they just kind of assume that the stories are true. So there'll be some woman and be like, I moved in next door, and I think the people across the way are dang Satanists. It was wearing black all the time, and they had paint on their fingernails even though they were boys. And one of them had a shirt, and I swear it said God smack on it. How can you smack God? They gotta be up to something. It's like, ma'am, those are goths. They are not responsible for the ghosts. You're good. Hey.
Hey, I called last week about some noises in my house, and after following the instructions you sent me, they still seem to be happening. I already told you guys what was happening, but the short story is that every night I'm hearing clattering noises coming from the kitchen. In the morning, I usually check the kitchen for any signs of droppings or whatever, but the place looks spotless. Can you please tell me what's actually happening so I can get some sleep?
Oh, it's Hobbs. I guess they talked to someone. I was like, I got 100% last time. I don't remember this guy.
Please hold.
Yeah, that's just common Hobbs, right? Place looks spotless, yeah. There's the trash gnome. Yeah, there's no hobs that are specifically for kitchens. Yeah, it's just a hob, you know. Leave out a bowl of cream or milk, you'll be good. For how long? Oh, forever. They're just in your house now. I mean, they just like to be there. What can I say? Hey, what do the trash gnomes say again? Oh.
Yes, hi. I recently purchased from your company one of your home security installation services, and not a week later, I'm still getting break-ins. As I mentioned prior, someone has been breaking into the greenhouse and taunting us with their singing. They could be some insane serial killer, for all we know. All they do is sing at night, but no one in my family feels safe anymore. None of your stupid security alarms even went off.
Please hold.
Please hold.
So they're singing. I mean, that could be the whistling fungi. The sprig vines, they quickly consumed. Houses. They can be cut through with common gardening tools. Case of a spriggan. Rain nymph. Do these sing? They asked to be let inside. Happy Halloween! Kobolds don't seem, do they? They're harmless until discovered, at which point they will lash out violently to protect themselves. They will attempt to lure humans into their space by poking their dog-like heads up behind covers and whispering, "Do not ever enter a kobold's domain." It is advised to hire professionals. Do the false flowers sing? They do. They're harmless if left to their own devices. If homeowners attempt to disrupt them or remove them, they will lash out by spraying toxic chemicals known to cause blindness. Now, not to be disturbed once taken root. Water regularly and try not to notice their presence. Ignore their singing. Breaking into the greenhouse and taunting us with singing. Yeah, so it's a fake flower, it sounds like. There was something else I said. Animations, they're capable of moving on their own. Clattering noises, missing or stolen objects. They're not dangerous and will ignore them entirely. But their presence in a household may indicate the interest of other potentially dangerous parties. Yeah, so probably just a false flower. That's the only thing that sings. Submit. What you got is some fake flowers. Just make sure to ignore them. Maybe get some headphones to help you sleep at night. Howdy, howdy. HSH.
Flipper here. I've got 2 dumbbells that I bought from you that need a good spit shine. Know what I mean? These bells have got all kinds of grit, grime, grease. Can't even see my face in them when I'm deadlifting. Know what I mean?
Sounds like a personal problem, Flipper.
Bells right now here. I'm seeing spit, crud,
The
Hey,
what?
Who are you? How did you get in? Hey, now easy there. Get away. Get away.
The final entry I'm gonna get is gonna be like false humanoid or something. It's like, these pretend to be humans and then call you, and if you get 5 calls, they're inside your computer.
Hello, Supervisor Carroll here. I noticed that you've been experiencing regular, disruptive calls from a false caller with ulterior motives. I've seen to it that this false caller shall no longer be a blight upon me. Keep up the good work, employee.
Thank you. And also with you. Carol cannot stop me.
There's some kind of insect in my house, and I think it may have died. I saw this big, nasty thing fly in through the window, and I haven't been able to find it anywhere, but I think maybe it electrocuted itself somewhere because I can smell this awful burning scent throughout the house. Can someone come find this thing and get it out of my house?
Please
hold. That's a lamp sprite, right? Ah, of course it's out. But yeah, lamp sprites, they look kind of like bugs, and they stick to your lamps, and they cause a burning smell. I think that's what it is. I can't remember anything else that smells like burning. And we can't check, so I'm just going to have to go off my memory. Again, real quick, none of the fungi or wood sprites. None of the hobs do that. Ticks, termites. Seedlings, soap sprite. Yeah, it's probably just a lamp sprite. Let it burn out your lamp and keep your other lamps turned off. Eventually it'll leave once it realizes there's no more lamps to eat. Yep, it's the same audio sample every time. Oh, hello?
It took my daughter. It took my daughter. She's gone. It wrapped its awful tendrils around her and took her down with it. I saw it with my own eyes. Please, send help. The police won't do anything. Send help.
Please hold.
Please hold.
Awful tendrils, you say? What's something that eats children, chat? Like, we know the false rose bush does. That kinda has tendrils. Oh, the floor roots. They're brown roots that are known to grow upwards and wrap themselves around various objects. They grow slowly enough that they serve very little danger to awake and aware adult humans. However, if not spotted quickly, they are known as a strangling hazard for small children and pets while they sleep. Require something to wrap around before they will cease their growth, so it is advised. Well, maybe? I don't know, these don't... They sound like they're strangling hazards, not drag things away. Yeah, that causes a burning smell. Night gnomes just watch you sleep. The seedlings are like tiny, small little things. Yeah, these whistle, but they don't have tendrils. It's gotta be, what did I say originally? False rosebush. Yeah, it's either that or the roots, but I don't think the roots, they say they strangle you, they don't. They don't drag you away. The only thing that would drag away a kid is the bush. Although those don't really have tendrils. What about the Dreamweaver? That's like a spider that makes you dream about everything covered in webs. Refrain from sleeping as long as possible in order to starve the creature and encourage it to find a new home. They will often attempt to induce sleep by ensnaring homeowners and injecting them with sleep-inducing venom. Don't let them do this! Hey, stop it. Yeah, it's either floor roots or the false rosebush. Yeah, the roots don't seem right, the bush doesn't seem right. The horde doesn't have any kind of tendrils. Kobolds don't have tendrils, neither does that, or that, or that, or that, or that, or that. Gnomes, no. Wisps are just like voices. Pipe growths stay in there. Portals are like things. The rain nymphs will just cause water damage. Soap sprites. Despite they spread diseases such as the Fey flu. Yeah, so these aren't big enough. It's not a tree. These just make it slippery. What about seedlings? Seedlings are like tiny little things. They're the size of an aphid. Not directly dangerous. This is just like a goo. Yep, I'm gonna say it's a false rose bush. That might be wrong, but I don't know what else. Some of the cellar stuff. Oops. Well, the cellar grotto is just like an underground cave system that appears in your house. The cellar growths are fungi, and they glow, and if they start glowing or pulsating, it's no longer safe to remove them. Yeah, it doesn't say they can grab you or anything. Yeah, that's the only thing I know of that, like, grabs kids and runs away, because we had that, like, missing kid alert. It was grabbed by a person wearing a bush. That was a weird one for sure, yeah. What if it was like, it's just bed bugs? It's just bed bugs. Well, calm down, ma'am. It's just a mirror.
I'm not me anymore. It took me. It took me. I can't see myself anymore. I'm gone. Help me. Get me back,
Ma'am,
please.
do you have any iron in the house? You gotta track down the mirror and then just break it with the iron thing and you'll be fine. It's a mirror nymph. You're not actually gone, they just steal your likeness or whatever. Not being able to recognize their own face. Break its mirror with an iron implement. Yeah, you'll be fine. It was me. I'm the mirror nymph. Do 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 call do 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 do. Oh, I was a little off. Howdy, howdy. I know it's cloudy, but how can I help you?
You were no help. I won't let her stay underground with that thing alone. I'm going after her. Tell my mother I love her.
Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, it must have been the... I mean, it was a 50-50 between the rose bush and the whatchamacallit. The floor roots. Again, the floor roots just, they're like, if you're asleep, they can slowly strangle you if you're unaware. It doesn't seem like something that would grab.
I think some homeless or druggies might be in my house because I keep finding used needles, cans, metal scrap, and other such nasty things on my living room carpet.
Ah, it's the
I have
horde.
children in this house, and this is a very serious hazard to their health. And before you say anything, yes, I already called the police, and they told me to call this number instead. So I assume that you will send over the proper authorities to deal with this matter promptly.
Please hold.
Yeah, that's the horde, right? Oh, is it under H for horde? Yeah. Invisible, odorless collective consciousness that is known to collect and store large quantities of household refuge. They store vast quantities of trash in the home and make them prone to spreading disease. Rotten food, used syringes, rusty metals. Once introduced, the horde will continue to gather and hoard their treasures indefinitely. It is advised to sell one home at the first sign of the horde's presence to make relocation process go over more smoothly. To prevent the horde from gathering in one's home, it is advised to keep one's home as tidy as possible. The introduction of a hob to a household can often assist in this. Yeah, if you got a hob, then you don't have to worry about the horde. I was wondering if the horde was going to show up. A trash gnome? They burrow inside of trash, report the smell of rotten eggs and tipped over garbage cans. No, trash gnomes are more like raccoons.
Yeah, is there some kind of home security camera I can purchase from you guys? For the last few nights, we haven't gotten any sleep thanks to some punks outside with flashlights or something. Someone keeps flashing these bright lights through our windows at night, but I haven't been able to see who's doing it. I want to catch them on camera so I can finally bust these stupid teens for all they're worth.
Please hold.
Yeah, that's the... What's it called? Night Wisp. Bright floating lights, they go outside your window. Yeah, there you go. That's not teens, sir. It's night wisps. Just, if you hear them saying anything, just don't listen to it. They'll go away soon enough. You got about a week of sleep assist. Give me a second. I want to go back. I got a little heartburn. Too much pizza, I tell you what. Hopefully I don't get a call while I'm off on my feet. But I mean, that's the thing about working at home. Sometimes you gotta use the can, you know. Well, I'm coming. Please hold.
Hey, so I think I found some kind of door.
Ah, it's a
Feels
portal.
like maybe I should step through it.
Nah, don't do that.
Yeah, I think I need to go inside.
Don't.
The wind feels so nice.
Ma'am, I would recommend not doing that.
Please hold.
They should be sealed shut with wooden planks, bricks, and other common building materials. Should be airtight to not allow anything to come through. Wonder if you can miss a call. You will not find out today, chat. There's an audio sample. Oh. HSH, how can I help you?
This might, sound strange, but I think there's some kind of, squid or something in my bathroom. I went into the bathroom in the middle of the night last night, and I could see something slithering under near the sink with its, little tentacles or, tendrils or, whatever. But when I turned on the lights, nothing was there. I checked under the towel, under, that little soap thing and everything, but I know it's somewhere. It's too freaking big to have gone down the drain. It's still gotta be hiding in here.
Yeah, that's the soap nymph, right? Or whatever it's called.
Please hold.
What was it called? Soap Sprite. Yeah, that's got little tendrils. Sounds very Soap Spritey. I'm not sure what else has a bunch of tendrils and hides in the bathroom. That's clearly just a case of termites. Gotta watch out for those. They'll get into your toilet and make a whole ruckus. 90%. I missed one of them, but I still got 90%. That means I get a coupon next time. Friday. Achievement unlocked. Oh yeah, there's slowly someone approaching from the background. From Mike. This address is no longer active. If you are receiving this email, it's because you have been emailed by this address before. The employee this address is registered to is no longer employed here at Home Safety Hotline. As of 4/30/1996, this address will be shut down and no longer able to send or receive emails. If you still need support from HSH, please email us at support. Thank you. Haghide. Congratulations, employee. Your high accuracy rate has been awarded with today's daily coupon. Sourced cruelty-free from the perished and treated from the perished. Free from the perished and treated with our flower-scented formula. These are the best quality hag hides you'll find. This month only, We'll even throw in an iron wall mount free of charge. Let the whispers keep your bed at the safe haven it should be. Sleep easier, sleep safer. Haggling for deals. I got a new movie, Thunder Peaks. Great American Hikes. Ain't that a beaut? Thunder Peak. One of America's most dangerous yet rewarding hiking locations. We'll show you how you can be best prepared for one of nature's most beautiful trails. Supplies. As with any hiking trail, you'll want to ensure that you come prepared with supplies to help you meet the demanding physical trials ahead. Make sure to bring hiking boots, a crucifix to ward off Satan, a water bottle. Now there's going to be something that you defeat, or your soul or something. Iron sword. Climbing gloves. If you don't have access to all these materials, be sure to consult one of the Thunder Peak Park guides before embarking. The trail. Thunder Peak is a straightforward but steep trail consisting mostly of switchbacks leading through a natural cave and finally a short climb to the pristine peak. Pace yourself as you progress. This both conserves energy and helps you appreciate the scenery around you. I wonder where this is actually filmed. This does look really nice. Be sure to stop and read the info signs littered along the trail. When you see the red and yellow lines, it means you're at a high rockfall area. Travel with caution. Once you've entered the quiet zone, remain completely silent. As you approach the cave entrance, remove your hiking boots. Enter the cave. When inside the cave, move carefully and quietly. Do not stop. Follow the lights. Do not stray. If you hear this sound, stay still and unsheath your sword. Once you exit the cave, put on your boots and gloves for the final climb to the peak. You made it. Now enjoy that view. Seeing green screen, I've got, the thing is, I've got to be in the dark for Halloween games. And if I'm in the dark, the green screen won't work. So I'm just here in a room. Real quick, someone noticed. As of tomorrow, this address will be shut down. Okay, yeah. Alright. It's late. We're already at the end of the hangout. I didn't think this would go this long. But I'm already this far. I might as well do Saturday and Sunday. Let's clock on in, Legos. Clocking in, clocking in. Alright, Carol, what new entries I got? There's only 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 10 more left.
Hark, employee. Lend thine ear once more. Supervisor Carroll here again. I've updated thy permissions to grant thee access to all relevant household hazard information. Continue thy labors, employee. Soon thy time in the soil arriveth. Prepare thy body.
Lo, and rejoice, for the soil calls all thee home. Autumn vines, orange and red leaves, a bed hag, humanoid creatures with elderly woman appearances, croaking or wheezing, Dorcha, the one who delivers.
Some kind of animal has gotten into my cellar. I know it's down there because I can hear it flapping around sometimes when the house is quiet. Tell me, what to do to get rid of this thing? Because I think it's getting into all my Pinot Noirs and Chardonnays. I found a whole bunch of broken bottles on the floor. Stupid thing is probably getting loaded.
Please hold. Yeah, if you got a whole bunch of broken waddles, it's probably a wine sprite. They're small, red-eyed, large-eyed winged creatures with translucent skin that often appear red while they are feeding. They have long proboscis they use to drink. Infested with wine sprites, commonly report broken glasses and their wine having a rotten taste and smell. They're not directly dangerous, but they spread various diseases. They can be removed with pesticides and traps, provided they are baited with wine. Always clean the wine glasses and containers immediately after use. Yeah. If it's getting into your wine, it's almost certainly a wine sprite. Warlock Remnant. Residual presence often left behind by former warlocks, most commonly inhabiting older household castles or underground dwellings. Objects moving on their own, the sound of hostile warnings, whispers, or sighting bearded figures and reflective surfaces. They're mere echoes of their former selves, and generally harmless.
I think something may have died inside my desk. It stinks to high heavens, and something is leaking out of it. I had to lock the door to my office since my kids are overly curious about the smell, so I need to know what to do about this as soon as possible.
Okay, a horrible smell and something leaking.
Please hold.
Wood secretions, maybe? A viscous substance that forms on wood, causing a sticky, pooling buildup. Its foul odor will be interpreted as a sweet candy-like smell to kids, making them particularly susceptible to accidental ingestion. It will continue indefinitely. To remove the hazard from the home, the offending wood should be replaced immediately. To prevent it from entering the secretion stage, ensure good care is taken of it. Do not ever insult or shout at wood. Yeah, there's something leaking out of it. It stinks. The kids really like it. That's definitely wood secretions. Keep your kids away from that. It can cause rapid translation of flesh. I don't know what that means exactly, but it can't be good. A troll. Look at him out there.
I think there's someone watching me. Outside, something is moving around in the trees, and I can never get a good look at them, but I know they're out there. I've seen their eyes. I don't know who they are, but the police were no help. They just asked me stupid questions like if I mowed my lawn recently or if I ate fruit in public or something, and told me to call you. Hoping you'll be more helpful.
Mowed my lawn recently or ate fruit in public.
Please hold.
Let's see. Trolls are 12-foot tall creatures. During the winter, they'll deflate and fit inside homes. Very dangerous when they're startled. Doesn't sound like that. The voice and picture do not match. Could be an old one. Oh, we finally get a Spriggan. Small green humanoids with leaf-like coatings. They're rarely seen in households and reside primarily inside trees, known to act violently upon homeowners when provoked. Homeowners affected by Spriggans commonly report rapid vine growth around their homes and the feeling that the trees are watching them. Ate fruit in public. Mowed my lawn. Incredibly dangerous. Physical contact will result in a sprig tree. Cannot be persuaded to leave a home once provoked. However, you can take precautions to prevent provoking a Spriggan. Refrain from removing trees, flowers, or weeds on your property. Do not ever hunt or kill wildlife within view of your home. Do not eat any wild fruit or vegetation that may grow on your property. Consider making offers of water each night, left in a clean ditch. Yeah. Sounds like a Spriggan. They can't see him, but they feel it watching. At least the police think it's a Spriggan. A forest animal. Reanimation. Deceased members capable of moving on their own, foul smells, soil being tracked, large holes in the ground, spreading a wide variety of dangerous diseases and parasites, commonly inflict directive violence, is slow but relentless. So they're just zombies, essentially.
My brother told me to call this number, but I don't know why. Things have never been better around here. My brother says he doesn't like the way the leaves move. The way they grow around the house like a warm embrace. Things are good here, brother. Things are good. Would you tell my brother that things are good?
The way the leaves move. They grow around the house. Yeah, it's sprig vines, right? Rapidly consume a house. Autumn vines. Oh yeah, we didn't read that. Orange and red leaves that are known to slowly grow over a house, frequently during the fall. They often report feeling dizzy, lightheaded, or blissful. Oh, there we go. The pheromones that they release in the air, while not toxic, can often cause household accidents thanks to blissful dizzying effects. Locate the initial growth and pull this vine out by the roots and burn it. Make regular offerings of insects and meat substance to the ones beneath the soil. Drink. A leprechaun. Long brown hair that consume jewelry, silverware, and other precious metals. They also must shine shoes, if you don't know. They're not properly. Additional leprechauns can occasionally cause direct harm when they medical implements such as braces or crowns or joint replacements.
Hi. Do you know how I got here? I'm not where I should be. Please, I was told that you could help me. My family. They aren't my family. I don't know what's happened. Please tell me how to get back to my family.
Please hold.
Please hold.
Don't know where you got here. Could be memory wisps. The audio sample is incorrect. Neighbor's doorway. Door frame-like structure that can appear in basements or cellars. They're known to cause confusion if stepped through, as well as parallelism. They do not cause any direct harms, but if stepped through, the resulting parallelism will often result in unwanted household activity, such as altered behavior or perceived missing memories in the human who came through the other side. Neighbors' doorways are tricky to remove without accidentally putting one's body through them and potentially trigger the parallel activity. Huh. Sounds like it could be that. They're confused, they step through, they're in an alternate reality. Puka. Shapeless creatures that commonly inhabit homes in the shape and likeness of a household pet. They replace common pets such as dogs or cats and live in their place to watch the homeowners eat and sleep. They frequently report unusual or frightening pet behavior. They're relatively harmless, but the discarded bodies of household pets they leave behind over time can create other pests and disease. A foul smell signifies decay. They can be encouraged to leave by not drawing attention to their activities. They thrive on attention they receive, so refrain from screaming or yelling when surprised by them, and make attempts to ignore their presence whenever possible. Things are good. Trolls. No, it's not trolls. Yeah, I think that's the only thing. Dorcha is the one who delivers. They commonly report feelings of immense dread and the sensation of being followed or pursued. They may also experience visions of a great lurking shadow. They will deliver that which it seeks. There is no coming back from deliverance. Dorcha is otherwise harmless to humans it does not seek. To be sought by Dorcha is to be found by Dorcha. If you or a loved one are sought by Dorcha, it is advised to grieve and find peace through acceptance. I see. Happy Halloween, Code! Yeah, there's so many now. What was the one I said it was? The neighbor or something, right? Neighbor's doorway. It's just death, no? Yeah, essentially. Someone's gonna call in and be like, I got cockroaches. I'm not gonna remember.
Hi, yeah, there's this awful smell of rotten eggs coming from my dining room.
Who knows how big this thing is? I mean, my dog can't even lay down something that big.
Is it literal crap?
Please
hold. The Fey Feast. They can attract other patches such as cockroaches or carpenter ants. And it was left on the kitchen table, but these don't smell bad. It's an awful smell of rotten eggs. And a disgusting pile of crap. Not a hob, because those clean messes, not make them. Tea sprites, they feed off tea. Commonly report leaf-like droppings. No, that's probably not it. It's not the stair slug, because it's in the kitchen. It's not a springen, because there's no plants or anything. Seedlings are outside. It's not a portal or a puka? Bark. There's an awful smell coming from the dining room. When I look to see, it's a disgusting pile of crap. Okay. It might be puka. A puka. If it killed the other pet, because it mentions it has a dog, then that would be gone. And this thing is bigger than the dog. And it thrives off negative attention, so it would maybe poop on a dining room table. So we'll keep that in mind. Might be a puka. It's not a pipe hob. It's not a gnome or a doorway. No nymphs. No mice. No, leprechauns will eat metallic stuff. I forget what laundry gnomes look like. Towels and stuff. But she's also just suffering from a gas leak. Floor roots. Desk hob. Yeah, hob. Not a hob. Carbon monoxide. We read something about rotten eggs before. It's probably not a Bogart. I think it was the trash goblin. You mean the trash gnome? Thick grayish fur, frog-like eyes. They seek out trash receptacles, burrow inside them. They often report the smell of rotten eggs, finding large clumps of fur throughout the house, tipped over garbage cans, loud sounds of crunching. They're territorial once home. Their bite is not fatal, but it can lead to inconvenient and painful circumstances such as the loss of fingers or nose, while attempting to discard trash or remove a trash bag. They're also capable of spreading deadly disease such as rabies or tinnitus. The dining room. Yeah, but there's not a trash can in the dining room, I imagine. Yeah, like there's the bad smell, but nothing else really. Yeah, I think it's puka. Let's try that. It's the closest thing I could think of. Either that or it's just like raccoons. Why no masochist today? It's there's a community post about it. Look at the community tab. I post there all the time.
Hey, yeah, Ball here. I'm not sure what to do anymore. My kids can't sleep at night. I've been spraying about 50 different kinds of pesticides all over the place, washed and scrubbed all the bed sheets as much as frickin' possible. And every night it's the same story. Bunch of itchy kids with nightmares waking up at 4 a.m. and begging to sleep in Papa's bed. I'm fresh out of ideas.
Itchy kids with nightmares.
Please hold.
Been splaying around. So it's probably... Wait. Bunch of pesticides, washed and scrubbed the bed sheets. They've developed a resistance to a majority of common pesticides. So it's possible he did that and it's still just like bed bugs. It could also be a dream weaver. They dream about everything covered in webs. Oh, and they'll move into a household with no other spiders, so if he's going around with pesticides. Yeah, because this doesn't cause itchiness is the thing. This causes nightmares. Bed bugs cause itchiness. Spraying around with pesticides wouldn't hurt either one. I don't know anything else that causes nightmares. Like, it's not bed teeth, right? Oh, bed hag. What does this do? They'll sometimes report croaking or wheezing and the feeling of heavy weight. They're dangerous. Small children and humans suffering from breathing problems such as asthma are more affected. They steal their breath. They can, in fact, be beneficial, as their presence can frighten off other pests, such as various insects or mice. Small cone-like shapes on the underside of bed sheets or blankets often report mild discomfort, such as sleeping, tickling, or itching. More rarely, slimy acidic residue. They're not directly harmful, given their brief sleeping schedules. However, they tend to grow sharper over time. To prevent the growth, wash regularly. Okay, so he's been scrubbing them, so that wouldn't be here. So why is it here? We cover all kinds of pests. Yeah, I think it's just bed bugs. Bed teeth are real? I mean, they got bats, they got bees, they got black mold. You know, not everything's like a supernatural creature.
Please hold.
Let's see. The heater has been having issues. No, it's not a troll. Reanimated. No, that wouldn't make it cold. Yeah, that ain't it. False flower, false beat, false artifact. No, it's not Dorka. Poorly installed or maintained stove or water heater. Often report headaches, dizziness, or lethargy. Yeah, if he's been messing with the heater, he might have started one of those, but he doesn't have headaches or anything else. It's not a Bogart. Bed hags steal your breath, but they don't make things cold. I could have swore there was something that made things cold. Yeah, he mentioned freezing his butt off. Heater's been having issues. Nothing's changed. What was the leprechaun again? Because leprechauns, they consume precious metals. Their appetite for precious metals can cause them to damage to heaters, furnaces, and other common appliances if not properly protected. They occasionally cause direct harm in cases where homeowners have metallic medical implants, such as braces, crowns, or joint replacements. We'll move to feeding grounds. I know your teeth hurt. Okay. So it's a leprechaun? Yeah, if a leprechaun's like eating his furnace, that would explain why it's so cold. Although, like, it sounds like a baby crying in the other room, and babies are too small. I'm pretty sure they don't get, like, braces or crowns. Unless it's just a failure on the sound team, and that was supposed to be, like, an older kid or something. That's the only thing I can think of, though. I just can't imagine. My furnace ain't fixed. What the hell's going on? You probably got a leprechaun. Don't worry. They'll run out of food eventually.
I think some pranksters may be giving my wife and I a run for our money. Lately, my wife's clothes have started going missing, and at night I keep hearing this strange whoopee cushion type sound coming from outside. I tried to scare the kids off by keeping the porch lights on at night and putting out a neighborhood watch sign, but I think they're onto my tricks.
a whoopee
Please
cushion
hold.
sound from outside. Yeah, I was gonna see it say it sounded like a closet labyrinth at first, because clothes do disappear in there. But if he's hearing something outside, it might be one of the many gnomes. So laundry gnomes, only from the washing machine. So it's not that. I seem to remember something else stealing clothes. The night gnomes just want to watch you sleep. No big deal there. The travel gnome. No, it's not that. It wasn't the... yeah, I think the troll steals clothes, but they're like an entirely different thing. They steal warm materials such as blankets or articles of clothing. They claim to hear shrill sounds of air escaping in the middle. Oh! Oh, yeah, it is a troll. A whoopee cushion sound. Because they're 12 feet tall, but they can deflate their bodies. So the sound he's hearing is all the air escaping from the troll as it, like, deflates and makes itself flat so it can slide underneath the door sound. An active troll will leave by morning once it has secured its bounty. Although he's been keeping the porch lights on. Install repelling fixtures such as UV lights. It sounds like that's it, except it talks about trolls usually going away, not continuing to bother people. Yeah, I think it's a troll. The closest thing. Lights and UV lights are different things, I suppose. An animation. What about that? Oh, forbidden.
Hello, I saw your commercial and I thought I
chipper.
would call just in case you might know what's going on. I was recently putting on my kettle for a bit of afternoon Earl Grey when I heard this awful buzzing sound coming from the cupboard. I looked around inside, but I couldn't find anything but a few loose tea leaves. I'm quite concerned about the hornets and the bees and the like because I'm quite allergic to their stings, you know. So I just wanted to know if there's anything I should be worried about right now.
Like a tea
My hearing
sprite?
isn't what it used to be, after all.
Yeah, if there's...
Please hold.
Yeah, there's specifically a thing that messes with tea. Oh, of course I can't look. It's either that or it's actual bees. But I don't know why bees would have the tea leaves out. We assume if she's talking about tea, it's gotta be a tea sprite, right? It's one of those things that kind of requires you to have outside knowledge, because she never says I'm making tea. Well, I guess she does mention tea leaves. Maybe it's too obvious. Yeah, I forget if tea sprites made a buzzing noise or whatever. But at this point, I'm like, whatever. If I can get, I don't need my coupons. The coupons aren't even good. That's a weird sound.
Hi, we need some medical help. I'm not exactly sure what to say since I talked to our family practitioner already, but he said to call here, so we've been having some trouble sleeping. I thought it was just me, but both my husband and I started feeling shortness of breath around the same time.
Oh, it's a hag.
I'm worried about something spreading through our house since our kids all have asthma and some particularly severe allergies. We tried washing all the bed sheets in the house, but that didn't really help much. Thankfully, the kids haven't had any issues yet, so could you help us out sooner rather than later?
Yeah, sounds like a hag.
Please hold.
Either that or like a dream weaver, but classic hag behavior. Or what are they? They're called bed hags, right? Bed hags. Yep, I can't look it up, but I assume. They specifically steal breath. Yep, what you got are bed hags. They steal your breath while you're asleep. I forget exactly off the top of my head how to deal with them, but I'm pretty sure you can deal with them. Things are still down. How can I get calls when the server's down?
So, I've been hearing this weird sound coming from the walls. Not exactly sure what it is. But I've been having a hard time sleeping at night because
Leave.
of the sound. Can you hear that? It's been non-stop lately.
Yeah, you gotta get out of there, lady.
My smoke detector batteries and everything. But I cannot figure out where the sound is coming from.
Please hold.
Yeah, that's the whistling fungi. You gotta watch out for that. Leave your house now. Never return. If they ever sing in harmony, evacuate your home immediately and do not return for any reason. Okay, can bed hags be removed? Oh yeah, they could be beneficial. They frighten off other pests, like insects or mice. But if they're undesirable, you know, they can cause shortness of breath, sometimes sleep paralysis. It's bad if you have kids with asthma. The fungus is among us.
The pile keeps growing. Tell me how to get rid of it. The instructions you sent didn't work and it smells so foul. I'm hearing angry voices coming from the walls. They keep telling me to eat it. Please, I don't want to eat it. Don't make me eat.
So it wasn't the Horde? I could have swore it was the Horde. It says they're invisible and odorless. Oh wait, the instructions said to leave your house. That was someone else.
Hello? Can you help me? There's this terrible smell in my house, and I can't figure out where on earth it's coming from. I think it's upsetting my puppy Meatball, too. He's really been acting up lately. I could hardly blame him. It smells so terribly rotten. Please, can you help?
That's a puka.
Please hold.
Dog's been acting up. Smells terribly. Sorry to say, your dog's been replaced by an extra-dimensional deity that feeds off of misery and woe. If you don't give it an attention, eventually it'll get bored and leave. Just don't buy any more dogs until it does. Sorry, ma'am, that's a puka. Now's the real puka. You again. Flipper, I thought we got rid of you. Dang old dolphin. 92.30769. Nice accuracy. We got most of them. We still got ahead of the curve. All right, one more day, chat. Like Spider-Man in his prime. Oh, there's just a hole. They're gone now. Congratulations! We're happy to report that we are most pleased with your labors and are currently making all necessary preparations for your impending dissension. Assuming you pass the trial, the soil is fertile. Keep up the great work, and thanks for working through the weekend. I get a glamour stone. Whether you're simply too tired to concentrate or if you just want to look your best without stress, the glamour stones are here to put you at ease. With our patented protective seal, the glamour stones have a 99.9% reliability. Simply type the following code: Wham Glam Thank You Ma'am. It only cost $1,200 in a 90s money. What's this? Oh, I can just read the entries. What does the stone do? It makes you look glamorous. All right, last day. Let's see if I can, if I'm ready for the dissension. Can I survive the trial, TM? Seven Nights at Freddy's. The trial hath begun. Oh, okay. I see. So I'm just doing this from memory then. Howdy, howdy. Carol, what's all this about the trial? Oh. We are many. We are above. We are followers of our queen. What are we? Ants?
Please hold.
Followers of the queen. Yeah, that would be bees, right? Bees have a queen. They're above. Because they fly. Carpenter ants are not. You're bees, right? Info successfully sent. Ants also have a queen, but they aren't above. They don't fly. HSH, how can I help you? I serve my purpose, then I die. What am I? You're the animated. Forge ahead. I am coming through the dirt. Giggity. Dooby-doo-doo. Let's see that trial, baby. Happy Halloween. Thank you, Just. I am the beggar. I am the encroacher of the dry. I am friend to the water of the sky. What am I?
Please hold.
That's the, what should I call it? It's like the rain nymph or something, or a water nymph. Or a sprite. Fuck, I forget what it's called. False beast, frozen, gopher, housefly. Mirror nymph, no. Rain nymph, there we are. Yeah, because they beg to be inside. They want to be dry, they make everything wet. Friend of the water, yeah, you're a rain nymph. Press on, employee. I'm pressing on, it ain't doing anything. I am the bringer of pestilence. I am forever the nuisance. What am I? The harbinger of death, the bringer of pestilence.
Please hold.
So, part of me wants to say Dorka, but Dorka is not a forever nuisance. I'd almost say cockroaches. Because cockroaches breed disease. They're forever here. And they're in, like, I wouldn't describe the embodiment of, like, deliverance as being, you know, a nuisance. That's the big word there for me. I don't think bring... Does harbinger mean bring death? I think harbinger means I'm a sign of death. Yeah, it might be the Dorka, but probably not. The Horde doesn't bring disease. You're a house fire. Mice? No. The reanimated? It signals the approach of death. The reanimated are death. Give Critter a honk for me? I will, even though you didn't spell his name right. It's Critter with a K. The Black Plagues and mice. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could say mice and cockroaches about the same. They do bring sicknesses. Again, when I just think of, like, what's a nuisance, it would be cockroaches. I'll say mice, though. To be some supernatural plant or creature. None of the other ones bring disease or I would be called like a nuisance. It's either cockroaches or cockroaches or mice. I think that's the closest one. Or it could be Dorka, and for some reason they didn't be like, I'm the deliverance or whatever. Rejoice. I seek the domains of those who have too much. Step within and lose thy way. Oh, that one's easy. It's the Closet Labyrinth. Because it only works for rich people, and if you step inside, you get lost. Expand thy mind. I wonder if you have to get like 100% in order to get this last one, or if the trial is good if you get like 90. We are companions of the garden. We compel those who tread to tread no longer.
Please hold.
Could be Spriggans, but they're not really gardens. They're like nature in general. I think that might be the seedlings. Because seedlings specifically go in the garden. I forget exactly what they do, but I think they're like, yeah, once you get seedlings, you can't grow anything in there anymore. Let go thy stilted soul. They eat your weeds, and they don't like you being in their land. I am the dancer. I am the bringer of destruction. I consume the weak and the reckless. I am the forsaken oil and the careless light.
Please hold.
The bringer of destruction, consumer of the weak and the reckless, and the forsaken oil and the careless light. Is that Housefire? Housefire brings destruction, consumes the weak and the reckless. Forsaken oil, careless light. Does that make sense to you, chat? If you leave oil sitting around, if you carelessly light things, it'll go up. The bringer of destruction, because it just, like, eats things. The lamp sprite just eats a lamp. It could also potentially be carbon monoxide. But I don't know what that would be. It's not really an oil. It's not a hob. I don't think it's Dorka. Yeah, it's gotta be Housefire. These are kind of tricky. It is the final day. Descend. See, I don't know if, like, these work if I get it right or wrong. I am the seeker. I am the one who delivers. I know that one. That's Dorka. Or Dorcha. Deliver me, Dorcha. Oh. I'm already to the descend. I wonder if that means I'm already at the end. Where, like, every time you get one right, it moves you forward. And I've just gotten them all right.
Hello. Supervisor Carroll here. We've been watching you closely. For all this time, you have been providing excellent and accurate answers to our callers. These acts will not go unrewarded. And I'm pleased to report that you have qualified for a promotion. Please stand by while I prepare thy promotion. Promotion in progress. Please stand by.
I'm certainly feeling promoted. Oh, hey. Howdy, Carol?
Be not afraid. Come close.
Delicious cake? No. Some kind of hat?
Congratulations. All hail our new junior supervisor!
I am the junior supervisor. I don't know enough Latin to know what they're saying. So we get a pay raise, or this come with benefits. Complete the game, junior supervisor. Well, congrats. I still have no idea what the general story was. I wish it would show you what you got right, yeah. Let's see if there's any new icons or whatever on the TV. Ah. Weekly reports. Ah. So it does kind of say what answers we got right. Day 7, yep. We missed one. But it seems that that was enough. Art book? Hi, I'm Nick Lives, the creator of Home Safety Hotline. If you're reading this, it means you've invested enough into this game to be curious about its development. If so, you've come to the right place. Gotcha. Analog horror, the Lunar Archives, it lives in your home, gobbling around, Hob Anatomy. Okay. The final trial allows for one wrong answer. Nice. Junior supervisor options. Unemployment immunity. Always display accuracy. Add buttons to skip call wait time. Oh, nice. So you can play again and get some extra stuff. I am curious real quick. Let's open up the druid extraordinaire. What's this called? Home Safety Hotline. I'm curious what the achievements are. I never remember where to find those. I've got 8 of 11 achievements. Okay, I've got most of them. Monday. 95% of people complete the first day. Only 87 complete the second. Unemployed, I assume that you lose. Home safety expert. Complete the game with 100% accuracy. Can you control alt delete? I mean, I can. But that just affects my real life computer. It doesn't do anything on this computer. Yeah, so that doesn't look like, I could go through again and get 100% accuracy. I assume is every day exactly the same. Like if I go through the weekly report. Yeah, it starts me on Sunday. Okay, 1 second. Let's add those. Okay, so it looks like it is the same one.
Please hold.
So I gotta answer them all right. I'm curious if I just, get them all wrong. Attic gnomes, they follow the queen.
Please hold.
You're a bat.
Please hold.
Bed teeth. Okay, so it does continue to do the, press on, even if it's, wrong. And you wouldn't know if you were dead or whatever.
Please hold.
This was the one we got wrong, right? We said it was mice. Was it cockroaches? Nope, doesn't look like it.
Please hold.
I say it's the undead ones. The reanimated. Companions
Please
of the
hold.
Garden. Ah, I know that one. It's bats. Bats love gardens, chat. consume the weak and the reckless. I am forsaken oil and careless light. I am the one who knocks. Carbon monoxide. Mice, that's what we said the first time. I am the seeker. I am the one who delivers. Clearly, a troll. Day is ending. Please hold. They told me to please hold. All right.
Hello, employee. Supervisor Carol here. We've been watching you for some time, and I must say that we have been rather disappointed in your performance here. Many of our callers' lives have been altered for the worse thanks to your negligent answers.
What?
Your failure to treat your work here with the gravity it deserves has unfortunately forced us to make a very difficult choice in regards to your continued employment at HSH. Effective immediately, your employment here has been terminated. We wish you the best in your future endeavors.
I see. So it's the same even if you fail in the trial. I've been turned into a goblin! Or a knob, or a hob, or a mouse. You are unemployed. The worst ending. Part ways with Home Safety Hotline. A mole! Okay. So that's, I assume, the two endings. Or a bat, I don't know. Was fired for being bad. Oh, new options? Huh. There is also an achievement for going through the whole art book. So, I mean, we can just look through this real quick. I'm not super interested. Creative liberties. Why do I do this to myself? When drawing monsters, I would find myself having to paint the entire monster in order to get certain poses, before erasing parts of them to hide behind furniture or blurring them into oblivion. I'm scared by a lot of silly, stupid things. When I read stories of the puka who pretends to be a horse just to buck people around to scare them for a laugh, I thought of what the indoor modern equivalent might be. Gnome problems. Oh, I didn't even realize that's what that was. The gnomes in particular may have suffered the most from a reduction in image fidelity when compared to their paintings. The Spriggan may be the hardest creature to spot. All throughout development, I asked playtesters to try and find it. No one has ever found the Spriggan. The troll in focus. Bogging around. Scruffy Feller. The trash gnome was inspired by a fan suggestion describing an Oscar the Grouch, but worse. To source photographs for entries, I would browse free-use CCO photography libraries that looked like they could be placed perfect for photoshopping a monster within, but on occasion I would stumble upon a photo that was so intriguing on its own I'd be inspired to write an entry for it. Sprightly little fellows. You're a wizard. An edited photograph of me wearing a Halloween mask. Concept of the coupons, asking for more motivation. A ratty end. Riddle me this. Originally, the player received their promotions at the end of their shift on Saturday, but it felt too absurd to go from otherwise normal workday to the game's fantastical ending in a single call. Pace yourself. The promotion crown. Faye Carroll. Achievement unlocked. Alright, definitely a fun game. A good time. An interesting little puzzle. Unfortunately, it is very late. I am working on very little sleep. My apologies if I'm not as animated. But thank you for everyone who suggested this. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been a very spooktacular evening, and I hope you all had a lovely time. Oh, I'm full of yawns tonight. What else? What else is there to say? Happy Halloween. Don't get too spooky. And you know, next month we'll be back on the regular style hangout. So if you missed Broken Picture Phone and whatchamacallit, Jackbox or whatever, we'll be doing that next time. I thought you were live action. I am live action. Look at me. I'm here. I'm moving around. Oh yeah, and for the people, a couple people came, they're like, where's the Friday Night Masochist? It'll be out tomorrow. Specifically, it'll be out in like 7 hours or whatever. I forestalled it because I didn't want to have like I put out a short on the ban list, and then I put out 2 streams today, and then, what was it? I also still have The Legend of Lefty that came out on Wednesday, which if you haven't watched it yet, you know, tonight's a good chance. Sit down, you know, just or start playing a game and put on some Legend of Lefty in the background. Have yourself a listen. It's a good time. Everyone who's been going through it so far has been thoroughly enjoying it. Hitting called by is crazy with Maxie in the game, yeah. So there's a lot of stuff, and I didn't want to just load up so much stuff on Friday. So I moved the Masochist to Saturday. So you'll just be getting it later, tomorrow. Early tomorrow morning. For some of you, it's already Saturday. So just later in the day. Other than that, I think we're going to get on the regular schedule. Hopefully the Gem Knight Ladder Climb will be ready by next weekend. And until then, good luck and have fun.